squad.
Adams with 2 men in the backfield. He'll open up with a run off to the left side, and that's Royce Freeman for 11 seconds or so, and so you will see rapid action here this afternoon. Adams on second down throws.
Mastery of this system. This is where Vernon Adams needs to grow.
Adams is back. He is flushed. He will work to his left. He leans to the 50. He's out to the far boundary, and he's across 4.
Can play.
How about the tempo of Oregon? Is it dissimilar at all from Eastern Washington? The throw to the far side. Man coming.
Knocking on the door.
Eastern Washington last year under Adams averaged 44 points a ball game. That was number 1 in the country. The misdirect into the near side. 2 receivers to the left of Adams. Fakes a handoff, stumbles. Has a man breaking free out of the backfield. And it's going to go for a big gain. Gain at 43 on a play. Here's the handoff. And into the end zone comes Benoit.
To fit in with.
He and Vernon Adams had a whole lot to learn. Here's a pass slanting to the near side. That for a first down. Yards as well in his storied career here at Oregon. On first down, Vernon Adams drops back, throws, tight spiral, and extending out. And welcome into Autzen Stadium here in Eugene, Oregon. Oregon on top 6-0. We welcome the crowd that is watching Kelly Benoit scoring from 8 yards out. Flanker screen to Dwayne Stanford.
And expect him to have a big year.
First down for Oregon. Don't blink. Here they come. Royce Freeman surveys, works to the far side. He got some experience last year because of injuries up front. Again, they go to the near post. Royce Freeman breaks a couple of tackles. Vernon Adams will turn, and the handoff. Adams fakes the handoff. He'll keep. Nice cutback, spins, and he's hauled down.
That's it for 4 years.
Alec Kaczmarczyk caught up to him. Adams rolls out, throws into the end zone. Touchdown.
Up and catch touchdown.
Vernon Adams out of Pasadena, California on first down. Will give it over to Royce Freeman. Tries to cut back. The Ducks go 7 plays, 63 yards and a touchdown. Benoit scores on the ground. They summon
through that hole, and that's exactly what happened for Freeman.
Freeman 6 carries, 51 yards already. Vernon Adams checks right, throws left up the seam, has a man back, just down.
System.
And they send Royce Freeman into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Field, so they can get their players in shape.
Addison, the man in motion. Nice tackle there, but fighting through the first contact and then plowing ahead.
Benoit, Tony Brooks-James, as healthy as they've been at the skill positions.
Here is Kenan Benoit breaking it up to the far sideline and driven out of bounds. Big gain for Benoit. First and 10, Adams is back on tiptoes, slings one down the seam, and that one sails.
Force him to complete those balls.
Just an embarrassment of Richie. And movement up front by
false start. Offense number 72.
Make some plays. Now he says, hey, it's my turn.
Brooks-James stays in the backfield. He'll take it. He tries to cut it up off the left tackle. Vernon Adams will fake and will keep.
In 3 touchdowns. I've been watching these Eastern Washington defensive secondary coaches work with their guys, trying to help them slow down the Ducks, talking a lot about form tackling. It's a tough deal today.
And a moment ago, Zach Bruce walked under his own power off the field. They give now to Tony Brooks-James. Royce Freeman's back in the backfield now for Oregon. Vernon Adams on first down. Steps up, throws, newly intercepted.
DNA, because they've just gone against him so much. Should have had a pick right there.
Samson and Buckham was under that ball, did not make the catch. Pass out to the far flank. And it's season. Adams fakes the handoff, has a man deep, angling the pass. Complete. Down to the 10.
Like it was a rebound.
Adams back to throw, settles in, throws a bullet. That one intended for Stanford. Handoff comes to Freeman, tries to cut back and does, and plows ahead to the 6. There's a flag on the play. The guilty party. And so Oregon goes back to work, and here's Freeman just dancing into the end zone. Prior to that, he had a pretty good afternoon, going 15-17, 232 and 2 touchdowns, but Oregon will take it on the turnover, and Adams comes the other way. The ball's poked free from behind by him, and it is recovered by Eastern Washington.
It would have been good enough for Vernon Adams to stay, and also they have the ability to play at this level.
Adams on first down will hand off. They go ground. 11 road games. They know how to get it done. Here are flags flying now as
False start. Offense number 73.
To allow that offense to cool off.
Adams will keep. Avoids a couple of tacklers, and then Ducks are 3 for 4 today, converting on third down. 3rd and long now for Adams. He'll duck it and run. Spins just shy of the 50-yard. 4th down, they give to Freeman. He works the wing. He shakes and turns. And flanked here to the near side. Hard rush. He is spun around and knocked.
Stand up outside backer and position athlete.
They give it to Freeman. Finds some room. Threading his way out to near the 30. Again, they call on Freeman, and he pushes the pile across the 30-yard line. They'll make that Tony Brooks-James, who has a touchdown already today. He'll come out of the backfield. That ball thrown in his vicinity.
Up against the backer.
That was Kurt Calhoun in coverage. And now 3rd down. Tonight, Benoit, the man in the backfield. Play action. Adams pump fakes, fires to the near side. Has a man wide open. And it was dropped.
To operate this type of situation.
Adams will throw on first down. And he swings one over the Oregon Ducks. Johnny Munt, his first catch of the afternoon. They quickly go back to it. Royce Freeman out of the backfield to the far side for a first down.
For the coaches on the sideline.
Marshall and Addison wide to the near side. Adams back, checks left, moves right. He's rolling out and he pump fakes and he's driven out of bounds. Adams pump fakes, now he'll run it. He has the first down and more across the 50. He's going to slide down to
an absolutely dominant wide receiver. I think he's an all Pac-12 caliber player.
With a handoff here, bouncing out to the far side, Royce Freeman. Adams looks to a man flanking out to the far side.
Bodies between the defender and the back, and their backs can do the rest.
Royce Freeman will take it, gets a block out on the edge, avoids a tackler, plows ahead near midfield.
Slow down.
I do tried to stop him. Here is Freeman spinning across the 50-yard line, and he's
their best.
2nd and 5, Adams. The handoff. Freeman breaks 3 and is up to Vernon Adams, who goes to work on first down. Fakes the handoff, settles in, scans, adjusts, throws on the run to his left, and a complete pass. 3 and out. Now take charge, 1st and goal. And they swing it here to the near side to Benoit, who hesitates. Tries to bounce to the boundary, and then he is driven back.
By Eastern Washington.
Raines and Calhoun, the first to it. Adams. Freeman trips up. And here's Adams. The handoff comes to Freeman, and he's in the end zone. Eastern Washington University, and this is final year of collegiate eligibility. We'll hand off to Royce Freeman, who already has 3 touchdowns on the ground. He breaks it here to the 50. He's out near to the 40-yard line, and he has finally run out of bounds.
He broke from that, and now all of a sudden the momentum has shifted.
Addison in motion, low snap, gathered in by Vernon Adams Jr., flushed out of the pocket, throws on the run complete. Makes the stop on the play. Brings up 2nd and 1. They're going to go for the bundle. Touchdown, Oregon. Byron Marshall. To himself. Vernon Adams is in at quarterback and hands to Royce Freeman. He bounces out to the far side, missed tackle, gets across for the first down. Make it 2nd and 2. Adams will run. He's got the first down. He is across the 30-yard ball 12 times for 89 yards. Tony Brooks-James is in the backfield. He is called upon to carry it, and he will. They'll take 3.
Nice job inside.
Screen pass left side. Addison with it. He's across the 10, and they got chopped.
All of a sudden, there they go.
2nd down. And a beautiful Powerful tackle.
Another brother playing at Idaho State.
Adams drops the ball, but it looks like the back.
In this level in the Pac-12, and he clearly can.
Well, he put 7 touchdowns on Washington. With a couple of touchdowns, no interceptions. He's been good on the ground. We'll hand off to Benoit, who zigzags his way across the 35-yard.
Kevin, he's as gifted as anybody in this conference throwing the football.
Adams will hand off. Adams at 5'10", fakes, runs, slides.
After the play, personal foul with targeting, defense number 44, a 15-yard penalty with.
It's not made out to what it is in the media in terms of the hatred from one school against Vernon Adams. So, you know, Bo Baldwin hates him.
Of course, did the backup duty to Marcus Mariota, the Heisman Trophy winner for the last couple of years. They hand off to Benoit.
The game.
Handoff comes to Benoit. Trying to cut it back is met by 2 defenders. The lineup now in the backfield. Gets a nice block. Cuts to the 10. Cuts it back into the end zone on his 2 feet.
Full staff asks you to go through and hope he's all right because you want to see that matchup next week. I mean, this.
And with how many practices too, Yogi, in preparation, right?
I mean, let's keep in mind.
2.5 weeks.
Yeah, I mean, this is college football history, what we witnessed tonight. I mean, how many times does somebody leave a smaller school for called immediately, so that's not going to happen. His brother's playing DB now here as well, former QB.
Look at him out in the open field. He's gathering to the 50, turning on the burners to the 30. He's down to the 20, and he is hauled down inside the 10-yard line. 487 yards on the ground for Oregon. Lockie will take it.